If this is how you keep your computer desktop, and believe me, I've seen ones worse than this, I would not recommend you, as a professional, keep your desktop this way and organize your files this way. The very simplest reason is that if you're working for somebody and you are out sick one day and they come in and have to work on one of your files, and this is what your filing system looks like, they're going to be unable to find anything and they're going to be really unhappy with you. Secondly, you yourself are going to waste an awful lot of time just trying to find your files every day. And it's really, you want to be spending as much time actually doing the work and as little time doing ridiculous things like trying to figure out where your files are. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to keep those. And I'm going to take the rest of these. For the moment, I'm just going to throw them in this cleanup folder. That is also not a good way to deal with things. I need to go back and actually sort them and file them. But for the moment, I'm going to clean up my desktop so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to New Finder. Not what I want. Well, actually, I could do it that way. I'm going to go create a new folder. I'm going to call this folder GDES 121, and this is fall and 2020, like that. Second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to double click on that, open it up. Then inside this, I'm going to go File, New Folder, Project 1. Let me do it. All 2020. I'm going to go GDES 121. Okay. Inside that folder, I'm going to click on here, File, New Folder. I'm going to call it Images. Place that inside there. Okay. Now that that's inside there, and there's any number of ways that you can do this. I'm doing it what I think is an efficient way. File, duplicate. Project 2. Project 3. I can also hit Command D on the Mac. I'm sure there's another way to do it on the PC. Project 7. Project 8. Project 9. Project 10. And then if you're working on a project, okay, so say these are the images for my project 1, where you're going to take and do a PowerPoint. I'm going to just take and drag those into the images folder. Okay. So now I know when I'm looking for my project 1 information, my project 1 images, they're in the images folder. If I go to PowerPoint, and I'm just going to do this as a rough project, so don't pay too much attention to this. Create. I've got a little issue with mine always coming up with this information here, but I'm going to go, so project 1. GDES 121 fall 2020. I would want to make that a little smaller, that a little bigger. I go to insert images, a new slide, just create a blank slide. Insert picture from file. Then I know that I'm always going to go to my desktop, going to go to GDES 121, go to, in this case, I'm project 1, go to the images folder, there's an image, click insert, and there's that image. Like I said, I've got little issues going on with this. Shape, fill, white, arrange, send back. And then that looks somewhat correct. Okay. And so since they're all in this folder, I know where to look for them. I don't have to go searching through these other folders. I don't have to go searching through my desktop, and everything will be nice and simple.